I read a book. Such a surprise, Kel Supreme. Hi guys, I'm Shelley and today I want to talk to you about a book that has hit me between the flipping eyes. And that is Shappi Khorsand's Nina Is Not Okay. Firstly, Shappi is the person who narrates it. It revolves around Nina, obviously, who is college age, and on the weekend she likes to go out with her mates and have a little drink and have a little dance and have a little party. Like, if there is such a thing as average, an average college student likes to do. But with Nina, when she has a drink, she has a second. When she has a second, she has a third. She doesn't really have a cut-off limit. She just keeps drinking. And one particular weekend, she goes out with her mates, she has a drink, and something happens. Spoilers here, because I want to talk about the book as a whole. So spoilers, she gets raped by this guy and his mate. And then gets stuffed in a taxi home. Nina doesn't remember most of this. The story is about her slowly finding out what happened that night and slowly kind of just living her life with this thing hanging around her. But what is brilliant about this book is the writing. It draws you in. You feel so much for Nina. On the surface, she is this unlovable, drunk teenager who is just argumentative and annoying, but underneath you hear her in a monologue and you, oh god, you want to hug her. I'm telling you, you want to tell her that she's going down a spiral, but the thing is, you know she wouldn't listen. It's so realistic. For me, from when I was a teenager, the inner monologue of, did I do this? Am I okay? Am I worth this or not worth it? I'm gonna have a drink. Her mind is just spinning out of control. The guy who raped her is continuously throughout the book involved. It turns out that he is emotionally abusing her best friend, and so you also get a look at emotional abuse. So many hard points are hit in this book, and yet it isn't too harrowing. It's a YA book. It's difficult to read at sometimes, it's uncomfortable to read at sometimes, but you want to read it because you want to find out what happened. The whole time throughout the book she doesn't want to go to the police. She was drunk, and so she thinks, well, maybe I asked for it, and it doesn't click in her head that because she was so drunk, that's not consent. It again looks at consent, and I think this is so important for teenagers. I haven't been in that situation myself, but I would hope reading this book would actually be some kind of support for somebody who's been in that situation, but I don't know. I can't speak for them. It could also be a trigger, so I don't know. I wouldn't want to speak on anybody else's behalf, but as myself, it hit a lot of things that were true in my teenage life that I wanted to run away. I just wanted to dive into something, a bottle of drink. You just want to disappear. You don't want to have to deal with things that are happening in your life. And I don't know if I'm making much sense, but it's just a really good book, and I'm really happy it's been written. You want to hug Nina so much, and to be honest, I want to hug Shappi for writing this book. It's weird to say that a book about rape is a good read, because that doesn't sound like it's an okay thing to say. I think it's an important read. I think it's something that should be read. It also happens to men, and so that hasn't been talked about yet in a book. I don't know if this is relevant to guys who have been raped. Again, there's the stereotype that only women can get raped, and that's a whole other tangent, but it's an important read. I don't know how else to say it, except for it's kind of blown my mind a little bit, but yeah, been enjoyable. And I don't know how those two mesh, but somehow Shappi has done that. Yeah, that was my review of Nina Is Not Okay. So basically, I love it, but I am awkward about it. Does that make any sense? Anyway, go read it and tell me what you think, or if you have read it already, let's talk, people. I need to talk about this book. I need to figure out my feelings on it. I hope you guys are good. Big hugs to you all, and I will speak to you in the next video. Bye.